Hello and welcome back. This is a really quick one because in editing I thought things look like doors, so I didn't want to come on without. I've always said I promised I wouldn't poke around. No, they're not, even though they look like it. They're not actual doors you can open. I did wonder, I thought, oh my life, if I put that in the wrong place, can I open them? But no, that's fine, it's just part of the BGA. Right, well this will never see the light of day because I haven't learnt anything. It's also got solar panels as well on top, so I don't know whether they actually are solar panels that power it, I would have thought, rather than ones. Let's have a quick look. See if we can also learn the storage limit on this thing. I don't mean that in a nasty way. No, it doesn't tell you, does it? Not enough about it. Information? No. Oh, it's a shame. Yeah, we'll find out in time. Right, and that is that. I am going, now that I'm disappointed, that there is another thing I will say, and that is, in editing also, I noticed that the middle of the field, let's go and have a look. I think I'm going to ring the owner of this field, which is Mathieu Barbet. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it widens out. The more you come up this end, closer to this, we may have to cut a tree down. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Mathieu, and I'm going to say, can we do a bit of a swap on the field edge? Can I stick a shed that goes right the way back to the edge of his field? If he can have part of this one, we'll get a solicitor's document written up so that no one can do a dirty on the other one. But yeah, I think I might do that. So let's just, while we're here, just see if we could do that. It does seem the biggest bit of the field is here. Yeah, it is. It's quite big. I don't think I really would need to shift any. I do like that. Yeah, actually that does. It doesn't actually go into the field. And it's 700, so there's quite a bit of levelling. Let's have a look at the little, 1001. Wow, yeah, still the same again. There's quite a lot, but it is, again, it's not actually, this time, doing anything. It's about the best we're going to get it. This is certainly not much. Yeah, I'm still on the grass, so that's not bad. Am I the right way round? It needs to be. Yeah, I am. Narrow bit goes to the back, so the biggest bit. I think we will do this. I truly do. I'll add this onto the next session, but let's just see. Right, has that done an awful lot? It has. Yeah, the mower's going to go over the bump. Mind you, actually, you can. It's the one thing you can do. It's the one good thing, I think, improvement over FS19 to 22. You used to get rid of all the grass when you did the. It wasn't called soften. I've forgotten already what it used to be called. It was the equivalent. But you used to strip this, and you've got to, yeah, basically replant grass, which is a right pain. So I think while we're at this, we'll add this on. We'll also do the other section at the top. Let's try and make this as good as possible. I always do this way too quickly, so it's never right. I'll go and do the other as well. What I missed earlier, this section up here, because it is taking money now. It's not. Yeah, I want the grass to be mowed properly and more gradual. No, that's fairly level, it's not doing anything. Okay, that looks. Yeah, it's not doing anything at all. Very little. Yeah, meet in place of the two. Now let's have a look on the ground level and just make sure. Ooh. Yeah, we need to do something about that flying leg. That I can fix. But yeah, the field edge is looking nice now. Right, oh, is that what I need? Yeah, it does. Let's quickly do that. We need 2 little blobs of raise. Raise lower. That's the smallest size as well, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Just go 1 underneath there, as central as you can. 2 on that one. Let's try that. Looks like you might need a little. That one needs a couple as well. There. That should be fine at the back, because that would have been the... Yeah, there we go. We have had our documents written up. Yeah, it would have been a little more believable had I not just mentioned that, but yes, we have drawn up legal documents so that nobody can rip anybody off, and we now have our storage. Also, whilst I am on chattering and with investigation work, I am also going to say, seriously now, I am ultra considering, bearing in mind how we have worked very hard on 28, 23, 22. Oh, they've bought them now, that's good, they're actually working on them. That group of fields that we have called home for the most of this Let's Play, and they are, all of them, quite awful fields. There's all problems with trees down the side, or 22, there's the pylon. 21, there was a section that obviously we got rid of, that section that goes down because it was so narrow, everyone was always hitting the fence. 24 is the worst of the lot. There is so much wasted space at the far end. Oh, I always forget you can't see that bit there, the triangular bit at that end. We've had to cut a massive chunk off. You're wasting like a fifth of the field. So I am seriously considering it actually moving, being as we've got our new yard down here, of actually, we've got a couple of sheds now, of shifting down this end, moving everything, the base of operations, selling our faithful yard up that end, which is, I think it's 15,000, it was really cheap, 20,000, yeah, literally doing that and sinking that money into sheds, and when we can afford it, I think, seriously, I would like everyone's opinion. I keep saying this, and I do class this as our farm. I create content for everybody's enjoyment, and I class this as our farm. So it's not just as stakeholders in the farm. What I'm asking for is, do you think we've earned the fact that we should basically have some flatter fields down this end of the map, rather than the very hilly, odd-shaped fields that we put up with for so long? I know we're further away from the shop, but that's not the end of the world. So what do you think? Do we move completely down to this, or I mean, I love that yard, it is amazing, but if we're not sticking to those fields, it doesn't make any sense as keeping that yard. Again, we've got sheds down here now, we've got our own productions, we can make this home. What does everybody think? Shall we shift our operation down to this side of the map? And if so, let's have a quick look at some of the nice fields and the prices. I like this type of thing. See, that's very good value. I know it's very narrow, but it's long. 45 was the one that I originally was going to buy on this map. 136,000. It's quite a big area, and 40. Now I like 40. That really is a nice field. Again, we've worked on that one. We cultivated or seeded it or both at some point, and they're all very flat. Look how, I mean it's got undulations, but we're not talking about anything horrible. Let's just have a look. And let's have a look at my favourite out of the lot is 40, which we looked at from 39 last time, looking across. And again, look very reasonably flat. There's no such thing as a flat field, but just look at that. A bit of undulation at the top end where it meets the road. A few little tiny, little undulations, little tiny levels that go up and down. But look down there, that is fairly flat. Really is. And it's not a bad price in comparison to the ones up that end, like 28. I mean, they're cheaper up that end, and I don't know if that's reflected in the how curvaceous they are and how they do go down. I mean, 21 even, they all go down heavily, all of them. Please let me know in the comments whether you think now is a good time, being as we've sort of up sticks in some way, to shift down here a little bit and make this home. We've got a couple of sheds, the BGA, all the rest of it, so please let me know in the comments what you all think. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to add this on to the next session. So I'm going to not say goodbye, because this is going to tack on. So I shall see you again shortly.